Telangana Chief Minister KCR will not be receiving the Prime Minister, whereas the TRS had planned a grand welcome for the presidential candidate Yashwant Sinha in Hyderabad. It does seem that KCR will not be going to receive the Prime Minister. Now, this I think is the third time in a row that KCR will skip receiving the Prime Minister. Now, this, of course, an indication of the frosty relationship that has existed between the centre and the Telangana government. Earlier also, of course, the Prime Minister was, I think, in Telangana on the 26th of May at the ISP function. And there too, we understand that he was not received by the Telangana Chief Minister. It is usually the courtesy that's followed, where if the Prime Minister is to visit a state, the Chief Minister goes to receive him. But clearly the relationship between the Telangana state government and the centre has been quite frosty, and what we are seeing is another instance of the Telangana Chief Minister KCR not going to receive the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, of course, is in Telangana for the BJP's National Executive Committee meeting that's being held over there. Now, it's going to be over 2 days, which this meeting is being held. It's being held in Hyderabad. And this will also be attended by senior leadership of the BJP. This is, of course, seen largely as a push for the southern states that the BJP is trying to make. But what we are hearing is that ahead of assembly elections next year, the Chief Minister of Telangana, KCR, will not be receiving the Prime Minister. As I was earlier saying, of course, it is usually the courtesy that is followed across the country, where if a Prime Minister were to visit a state, the Chief Minister usually goes and receives him. Our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, now joins me on the phone line. Good morning, Abhishek. Abhishek, you know, this is perhaps just another indication of how frosty the relationship has been between KCR and the centre.
Nupur, this is the third time in the last 6 months that KCR has refused to receive the Prime Minister at the airport when he's visiting the state, which is a standard protocol. In fact, I think except for KCR and Uddhav Thackeray, almost all chief ministers, including from opposition states, have extended this courtesy of receiving the Prime Minister. It's not surprising, one would say, given the fact that TRS and BJP are now direct opponents in Telangana, and with BJP's renewed focus down south, and the fact that this is the first time a national executive of the party is happening outside of Delhi in almost 4 or 5 years, and they have chosen Hyderabad, clearly indicates that the battle lines are drawn, and we are going to see more of this as it builds up towards the elections in Telangana later next year.
All right, Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, joining us there. Thank you for that.